Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Airsoft Al, and welcome back of course to another iteration, or at least the entry, into the What Would Magpul PTS Do? M16A1 project. Today we're talking about the motor that powers the entire gun itself, and that is the Amped Airsoft Star WEI, W-E-I 30k motor. Now the motor in this gun is evil and I love it. And the motor itself is not terribly expensive, give or take, but it's a little up there. But I will admit that I was a little skeptical at first about getting the motor itself, because I had never really heard of Amped Airsoft until I did a little research into them, and then I became heavily impressed by their portfolio. And I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love the motor in this thing. This thing has been evil. It is great. It is amazing. It is just all sorts of good. Like, Jesus Christ, it really is. Now, the motor itself, I say it's evil and I say it's good because it really is. And when you put an 11.1 LiPo in this bad boy, well, let me just show you. Alright. The 11.1 LiPo is in. Checking the gun. Checking the gun. I can see clearly into the chamber when pointing into the light, so the gun is clear. Yes, I know dry firing's bad, but just listen to this. Semi-automatic. Full auto! I've always wanted to do this with an M16. Say hello to my little friend! And the battery fell out. Okay, lovely. Battery's a little warm. It really is. Trying to be cool and catch it. Okay. Yeah, no, that's the power of the 11.1. That's the power of the 30k motor with an 11.1 LiPo behind it. I'm not gonna lie when I say, when on the field, I have actually been accused a couple times. When we do semi-auto, when we give a rule of saying, you know, you're allowed to do semi-auto when in CQB, but like when out in the woods, it's optional, whatever the hell you want to do, semi-auto, full auto, 3-on burst, whatever. I would choose to go semi-automatic, and when I went to the CQB areas of the places we play at, a lot of my friends would accuse me of going full auto, and here's the clip from that, actually. This was at a woodland battle that I was doing. What? Are you on automatic? Semi! Ah. Again, 30,000 RPM motor. Yeah. Yeah, no. When they actually got their hands on this thing and they actually started fucking around with it, it is a treat to see them grin. Just the big old cheesy grin on their faces whenever they get a hold of this thing. And I've actually had a couple of them saying, you know, would you be willing to part with this? I'm going to tell you the same thing I told them. Hell to the no! No way in hell I would ever part with this gun. This is my baby. I may replace the polymer body one day with a metal body, but until the body itself finally gives way, ain't no way in goddamn hell I'm getting rid of this. Ain't no way in goddamn hell. But yeah, no. The motor itself is amazing. It's fun. It's great. It gives me the power I need to. And for when I'm out, and being out in the woods where I have to, I'm dead serious here, I have to punch through the brush and stuff, the motor, when flipped to semi-automatic or full auto, especially full auto, I can just hold down the trigger and just do this motion right here and just cut down all the brush, the grass, and all that stuff in front of me, and hit the guys back there behind it. It's sort of like the M14 almost. But this one here, oh, it's just that much better. It really is. Whew. And I am really happy that the 30k motor's in here. Now, in saying that, we're reaching we're almost reaching the end of the series. Next, we talk about, well, next time on What Would Magpul PTS Do, M16 project, we talk about the flat hop and the tight bore barrel. And then the conclusion video will be coming after that. 2 videos left after this. Kind of sad, really. Kind of sad. Anyway. Thank you all for joining me. As always, I've been Airsoft Al, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Till next time.